Hello, my name is John, and this is the Homestead Diary. I spent the past 4 days at our little bungalow in town working on a plumbing issue. And that issue was the fact that whoever installed the plumbing literally used all the incorrect fittings. Where there should have been long sweeps, they were literally hard 90s. And so stuff doesn't flow when it has hard 90s, and so it's been a mess as long as we have owned the place. And I decided that the thing to do is not even try to mess with it anymore and just replace it from start to finish. And so I'll show you where it enters the house. And so there's a line that goes like this, and then at some point heads toward the street. And so we've got a clean out here, and this clean out goes toward the street to clean out that direction. We have a different clean out inside. Now we're going to show you what's underneath, and hopefully there's enough light to actually get a little bit of so there you can see where it goes underneath the foundation, and then that first line right there goes to the wash machine, and the second line you can see going off to the right, that goes to the kitchen, and then it goes up underneath, and the other two lines, one goes to bathroom sink and shower, and the other one goes to the toilet. This is all 3-inch PVC, and going to transitioning to 2-inch, and then to 1.5 when it's going to the fixtures besides the toilet. So now we'll go inside and have a look at what we have there. So here, turn a light on, or another light on, shall I say. There we go. Much better. So here, you can see just the absolute nastiness that's in here. You can see hole 1 and hole 2, and then that was over top of one of the holes there. Not even really plumbed in. It was just kind of shoved in the hole, not really attached. And then you can see here, there's my T, which goes to the right up to the sink, and to the left to the shower, and then my 3-inch toilet line, which goes to there. Living in a place where there are no codes and no zoning, it's unbelievable what people will do when they have no idea what's going on and zero incentive to try to hire somebody. Where the pipe went up into the toilet flange, it literally wasn't even attached, and there was no sort of venting, so that made it slow to drain. So I came up behind it, and then up here, and that is called a scooter vent, or under the sink vent, and so that's 6 inches above the floodplain in the house, and so that shouldn't flood out there. And in the event that it needs to be snaked from this end toward the street, then we just unscrew the scooter vent and shove the snake down there, and it should easily flow down and take care of any problems you got there. Eventually, all the lines in this house are going to have to be replaced. All the water lines, they're a mixture of, there's the braided service line, and it goes down to CPVC, and then all the CPVC connects into copper, which is the original line, and then I believe it's iron pipe coming from the street, and that's pretty much the entire house. Everything is plumbed that way. Oh, by the way, this little trap adapter right here, there were none of these, and so where the sink fed down into this line, which I did replace, by the way, it just loosely set in there, and there was nothing to keep it from sliding in or out. And so now, with that on the sink and the shower, everything is secure, and it might not be 100% up to code because I am not a plumber, but it's going to work. It's going to work way better than it did before, and we shall see. Hopefully we won't have to do the drain lines anytime soon, but we will eventually have to do the water lines. And I think what I'm going to do is just simply run them inside through chases, or maybe take out some walls or something. It doesn't make sense to run them underneath the house. past 2 winters we've had breakage just because that happens. Average temperatures here are pretty high, generally speaking, but every once in a while it drops down below 0, and that's when it gets you. So anyway, future food for thought, stuff to do. Y'all have a blessed day.